got to be so fascinating to you to know so much and yet still have so many things that we have no idea.
You know, that's I think you just hit it on the head about one of the most beautiful and one of the most frustrating and even scary things about being a scientist. You have to be honest about what you don't know. I mean, you have to say, we made this measurement and it's real. Yeah, we fucking managed to see the event horizon of a black hole. We caught the same wavelength of light over, thousands of miles. You can say what's real, and then you can say these are the things we do not know. And they are major. How did the universe begin? What happens inside a black hole? What happens inside a neutron star? We don't have the ability yet to know. And it's hard for humans to stop there. But for the moment, you need to sit with that uncertainty. There is no one who knows what happened. I do not understand this. I do not have the answer to this, and I don't think anybody does. And I think we'd actually benefit a lot more in humility and joy and maybe even compassion with each other, if we can respect that stop and say, you may not have the same answer as to what comes next about life or death or the beginning of the universe or the inside of a black hole. To me, I find a good discipline and the humility to stop and say, I don't know.
There has to be some things that you can't know.
Science is limited deliberately, and I think this is beautiful. There are things that are outside, at least for now, the realm of measurement, and that doesn't mean they're not real. As a scientist, I cannot say that there aren't, ghosts or, inside a black hole or alien visitations or whatever. There are all kinds of things that are wonderful to think about. What can you do a consistent experiment on that people all around the world could do the same experiment and get the same result? That's science, and it's limited. In science, what can we measure is powerful. We do things we should not be able to do, like catch waves of space and time, see light and space curve around a neutron star. And that's real. That's a measurement. Stick a pin in it, it's done. And leave humility and compassion for the experience of other humans.